Hello, myself Rekha Damur from Param Guru Pathshala English Medium School, Sarsa. Today I am going to discuss the subject Economic of Standard 12th Commerce. Unit number 2, Indicators of Growth and Development. Topics covered: meaning, definitions, and difference of growth and development. Now we discuss the introduction. First point is most important objective of various countries. The most important objective of the various countries of the world, more so after the Second World War, has been the attainment of economic development. The nucleus of all economic thinking has been the attainment of economic development. Second is economic growth and economic development have become popular after Second World War. The term economic growth and economic development have become popular after the Second World War of 1939 to 1944, since the developing countries attempt to solve problems like unemployment, poverty, hunger rates, inequalities of income and wealth distribution, etc. It can be said that the awareness level of developing countries towards attainment of development increased. Since developing countries started attempting to reduce the gap in per capita income level with the developed countries and so increase the standard of living through economic development. Third point is both developing and developed countries have need to improve the level of economic development. It should be remembered that the need for improving the level of economic development is not for developing countries alone but also for the developed countries. But it is for different reasons. Developing countries aim at improving the standard of living of the people by reducing poverty and unemployment, while the developed countries aim at maintaining the prevailing higher standards of living. If we think this way, maintaining economic growth is the aim of developed countries and attaining speedy economic development is the prime requirement of developing countries. Generally, we use economic development and economic growth are considered to be the same. In the past, the word growth and development were used interchangeably, but few economists have always considered economic growth as economic development as different. According to Professor Mrs. Ursula Hicks, the solution for the economic problems of developing countries is economic development, and for the developed countries, it is economic growth. Now, we discuss about the meaning of economic growth. Growth means economic growth. It means economy is considered with money. The meaning of economic growth we understand by these points. First is related to long run and increase in total output. Economic growth relates to the long run increase in the total output of any economy. Second is continuous increase in the real income and real per capita income. In economic growth, there is a continuous increase in the real national income and the real per capita income. Such growth is possible due to supply of the factors of production like land, capital, labor, and entrepreneurial ability and increase in their productivity. In short, it can be said that the supply of factors of production, their availability, productivity, and efficiency tend to increase, leading to a continuous increase in real national income and real per capita income. Thus, economic growth is a quantitative change. Economic growth shows the increase in output and gross national output through which a country's economic status is depicted. It also helps in a comparative evaluation of economies of two countries. Now, we discuss about the definitions of economic growth. First definition is from Professor Hansen. Economic growth refers to growth rate of national income or rise in total quantum of goods and services. It means if growth rate of national income increase or total quantity of goods or services increased, due to that, whichever changes occur is known as economic growth. Second definition is from Simon Kuznets. According to him, a long-term increase in capacity of a country to supply diverse economic goods to its people is known as economic growth. It means if country become more capable to provide variety of goods to its people for a long time and continuously increase capacity of a country to supply for the same, it is known as economic growth. Country have to increase the supply of variety of goods or services for people. Now we discuss the limitations of economic growth. First is economic growth takes into consideration only the quantitative changes. As we discussed, economic growth is only the quantitative changes. Qualitative changes are not considered in it. How much output of goods and services of a country is considered in economic growth. Second is, in economic growth, there is a rise in national income and per capita income, but institutional and psychological factors remain as before. In economic growth, concentration is given only in the rise in national income and per capita income. Not importance is given to institutional and psychological factors, while they are important factors of our life. Third point is the concept of economic growth is narrow and depicts only the rise in the rate and extent of output. It is very narrow concept. It depicts only rise in the rate and extent of output. Fourth point is the concept of economic growth is not of much use in understanding the welfare of the people. The concept of economic growth is not much use in understanding the welfare of the people because in it the attempt is made to provide variety of goods to its people. It ignores equal distribution of income and it ignores qualitative aspects of human life. Now, our next topic is economic development. The meaning of economic development. For the meaning of economic development, we consider the following points. First is it is continuous process. Economic development is a process in which to achieve economic well-being, the economic development is a process which is continuous to achieve economic well-being. Hence, the term economic development has a very wide meaning which includes economic growth, economic welfare and economic progress. Next point is it is quantitative and qualitative changes. As we discuss, it includes the welfare and progress of the people. So, it is not only quantitative changes, it also considers the qualitative changes. Even in economic development, there is an increase in the real national income and real per capita income, but economic development is not just about quantitative changes but also about qualitative changes. Development is different from growth. Next point is it is multidimensional process. How it is multidimensional process, it considers the many aspects of the economy and also for humans welfare. The process of development, economic and social structure of economy changes. Along with economic progress, progress takes place in the society too. Generally, the structure of national income also undergoes a change. The contribution of agriculture as percentage of the total national income decreases. The contribution of industry and service sector increases. The discussed unemployed in agricultural sector get employment in other sectors. Modern technology is being implemented due to which time and money is saved. New seeds are innovated. As a result, the structure of institutions pertaining to production and distribution changes. Poverty, unemployment, and inequality fall due to such systematic changes. Now we discuss the definitions of economic development. First is economic development is a multidimensional process. According to Todaro, economic development is a process in which improvement in the quality of lives and lives of people in the country is taken. This involves not only living standards such as greater availability of goods and services, but also involves the promotion of attributes such as health, education, dignity, and respect. People's freedom to choose and to take control of their own lives. The second definition is given by G.M. Mayer. Economic development is such a process in which there is no increase in the population living below the poverty line. The distribution of income does not further increase the inequalities, and there is a continuous rise in the real per capita income of the country for a long period of time. It means in development, poverty is not increased and the distribution of income is made such as not inequalities increased among people, and all people are able to purchase variety of goods and services continuously for a long time. Next definition is given by MacLup. Economic development is a process which increases the factors of production and create changes in the technique of production, due to which per capita income continuously increases and the standard of living continuously rises, irrespective of whether population remains constant or increases. It means economic development is the process in which whether population remain constant or increase, the standard of living of people is continuously rises. Because of in economic development, the factors of production increased and also production methods are improved. Due to that, the per capita income of people is continuously increased. Now, we discuss about the characteristics of economic development. First point is it is a continuous process. Economic development is a slow but strong process in a predetermined order and direction. In any country, development is a process which is easy to start but difficult to maintain. The process of development is usually fast initially but slows down over a period of time. For that we take for our current example, due to COVID-19, government decided to rules for lockdown with the purpose to save people. In initially all people follow the rules strictly, but now after some times they do not follow the instructions strictly. Second point is quantitative and qualitative changes takes place. In economic development, output increases which is quantitative, and due to research the quality of the product improves which is qualitative, but there is more of qualitative improvement. Third point is change in demand. There is rise in the national income of the people due to development which changes their taste. In the initial stages, the development, the demand for basic or primary goods rise, but subsequently there is a rise in the demand for comforts and luxury goods. Fourth is labor become more dynamic. Development leads to increase in education of labor, which makes him more dynamic. Fifth, capital formation increases. Development leads to increase in demand for different commodities. New enterprises come forward, due to which the rate of investment and capital formation increase enormously. Sixth point is change in technology, and there is a shift in dependence from fire and water based technology to coal and iron based technology, which results in faster development. Now, a company or small scale industries shift from dependence, means it first it depends on fire and water based technology like coal and iron, but now it depends not on them. So, technology is changed. 7. After a particular stage, development becomes self motivating. Now we discuss the economic developments limitations. Limitations of economic development. First, it cannot discuss the human development. Economic development indicates the progress of a nation. It shows the economic scenario, but in real sense, it cannot discuss the human development. It cannot become the index of human progress. Second, it cannot be measured. Economic development cannot be measured as economic growth. It is a very difficult to measure economic development. Economic development includes those changes that have happened in the society. It is very difficult to derive a measurement for this. And the last limitation of economic development is it cannot be said that economic development means improvement in standard of living. When economic development takes place, the standard of living of people improves. Though economic development is taking place in India today, there is not too much improvement in the standard of living of the people, and therefore we cannot say that economic development means improvement in standard of living. Now we complete our meaning and explanation about the economic growth and economic development. Both are different from each other. Now we discuss the difference between economic growth and development. First point is economic development is a process, but economic growth is an occurrence. Second is in economic development, quantitative and qualitative changes take place, while in economic growth, quantitative changes occur. Third point is in economic development, the question of utilization of utilized resources arises. While in economic growth, emphasis is on the distribution of available resources. Fourth, the concept of economic development is related to developing countries, while economic growth is related to developed countries. Fifth, economic development is difficult to measure, while it is easy to measure economic growth. Sixth point is the concept of development is broad, while the concept of growth is narrow. Seventh point is economic development is related to distribution along with per capita income, while the economic growth is only related to increase in per capita income. Eighth point is economic development is a slow process, while economic growth is a rapid process. And last point is economic development is not possible without economic growth, while economic growth is possible without economic development. Now, our topic economic growth and economic development, its meaning, limitations, and the difference between growth and development is completed. Now I complete my this session here. Thanks for your participation and coordination.